Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are listening. I am Richard Murray, and welcome to my auto reply to Football Crazy episode 96. Football Crazy has KL Murray on Twitter as KL Murray, KaylMurray. Kevegan is on Twitter as Kevegan, KEV_EGAN, and Des Norris is on Twitter as Partido Pooper, Partido Pooper. Pertinent links are in the transcript in my African American Literary Book Club blog post linked in the description to this video. Before I speak on the show in women's soccer, congratulations on the USA, the U.S. women's national team, and their 20-year anniversary defeating Belgium. But I think people need to have caution concerning the women's game and its fan base. In the Union of European Football Associations, some great attendances are being held and showing a rise in popularity, paralleling the World Cup in France this summer. Excuse me. But when I look at Confederation of African Football or CAF soccer, CAF soccer, Confederation of Sudamericana Football or CONMEBOL, plus Asian Football Confederation or AFC excluding Japan, or Confederation of North and Central American and Caribbean Football excluding USA, Canada, or Mexico, in terms of the women's game, it is not a rise. Some are stalled or still very negative in an organizational way. So it is a lie to suggest global greatness as much as UEFA have the chance to dominate women's soccer more than men's soccer for a longer time. But the other confederations have their management to blame, not UEFA dominance, because UEFA was slow as well to support the women's game. Now to begin the segments. First, what went viral? Des Norris said Chipo's miss was his choice. For me, in the end, it is a simple explanation. Chipo Motang is a leader, fighter, but not a cold goal killer. He is a team player, like Karim Benzema, like Willian. I like the reverse own goal label from Thomas Rognan, though. That was interesting. Kay chose Troy Deeney, who plays for Watford, for using social media for his causes. I don't know much about that though. And Kev chose Oblak for his post-match interview where he honored Messi, saying that Messi was the greatest ever. 4:15, 4 minutes and 15 seconds, La Liga segment. I didn't know the linguistical culture in Spain to cursing. Thank you, K. Murray, for that information. In the end, Costa's absence hurt Atleti. I think Atleti need Costa, but also need Willie and Jose from Real Sociedad, and to keep Morata. Simeone's Atleti may have a huge rebuilding in the summer, but if Atleti can have a healthy Costa, Griezmann, Morata in a forward line to start next season, Atleti can win La Liga or more. Barcelona, after the Costa send-off, played at a slow pace. The passing, the movement was dawdling. I think they played an energy-saving game, knowing Atleti's defense would not be cheap, even down to 10, and they have Manchester United coming up. But if Simeone can keep Costa, Griezmann, Morata, and add a Willian Jose, bring back Gelson Mertens, keep Griezmann, make the back line adjustments while keep experienced players for depth, Atleti will have the tools, if healthy, for a magical season next season against a similar Barca squad. 10 minutes and 31 seconds, the league on segment. PSG won the league on title. That's it. um, 11 minutes and 11 seconds, the Bundesliga segment. Bayern Munich annihilated Dortmund. I recall asking Ian Joy, to enjoy the game. That was a mistake on my part. There was no game to enjoy. It was over quick. I repeat what I've said many times. Dortmund is a lesser team. They place high in the Bundesliga, but they're not a dominant team. Marco Reus said it was a 4-2-3-1 and Dortmund was not ready, but why wasn't the players from Dortmund able to adjust? In terms of transfer news, I bet James Rodriguez goes to AC Milan. 13 minutes and 16 seconds, the Serie A segment. Moise Kean has responded well, on the pitch or off the pitch, but he has not been a regular starter. His pitch quality off the bench, the off pitch drama being handled calmly, whether correct or not, he must be wise to where he goes. I say he needs to stay in Juventus and grow in that club with all the various complications. 16 minutes and 38 seconds, the EPL segment. Liverpool's side Manchester City are still in a race. Liverpool cannot lose any EPL matches to win a title, but Manchester City are still in the controlling position. Both teams, Liverpool or Manchester City, have tough battles ahead. I agree, KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, is no fool to give media a finger point call to winning it all and being hammered when they fail, which is the normal scenario. 20 minutes and 11 seconds. The FA Cup segment. Troy Deeney spoke against Instagram, which was honest. I didn't know the term missing out existed concerning Instagram at all. Thank you, KL Murray, who's always on top of these things. I have no idea. I'm not on Instagram. Um, Wolverhampton Wolves have had a brilliant season led from Nuno Espirito Santo. Uh, as I heard from Gabby Amato on Sports Burst, which comes on the Facebook noon Monday to Friday, Wolves have a lot of Portuguese support. So it's very interesting what they've done at Wolverhampton. But at the 25th minute and 16th second is the Real Madrid segment. Bale had a rough game, but Benzema proves he is a great leader on the pitch, like he's always been. I agree that Real Madrid need a goal killer. I agree to Kev, especially that they need a goal killer, but who do they get is the question. Many of the top goal getters are locked into teams or on teams that will splash the cash to keep them there. The problem is Real Madrid will not get Mbaye Dieng, Duvan Zapata, Nicolas Pepe, who are not high profile enough in the shirt buying, but they have the goals, the age, athleticism. I don't know who Real Madrid can bring in outside someone in their 30s requiring a big money grab away or not the ideal skill wise. 28th minute and 45th second. UEFA Champions League segment. Liverpool versus Porto is a Porto win. Liverpool will slow down the same way they did last season, as all Klopp teams do every season. Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspurs is the best battle. I don't really have a way. I say a draw, but I don't know. It's really going to be up for grabs. Ajax versus Juventus is a Juventus win. Juventus will score the free shots on goal Real Madrid missed. Manchester United versus Barcelona is a Barcelona win because Barcelona will score the sitters that PSG missed. The problem with Ajax and Manchester United in their victories against Real Madrid or PSG respectively is that in both, if you look at both games, PSG or Real Madrid really, you know, they, they missed sitters. They missed sitters before Ajax or Manchester United had their chance to score. So essentially, they missed the chances to kill those games. That's the issue with me with Ajax and Manchester United. They won, but their opponents had earlier chances than them. So if you miss them, that's a lack of your quality. 31 minutes and 30 seconds. UEFA Champions League next year. La Liga or EPL only. In La Liga, there's Getafe, Sevilla, Valencia, and Alaves. They can get the fourth spot under Barca, Atleti, and Real Madrid. To be honest, each team will prove the team they have. Valencia, Sevilla are the big losers if they don't get in because Getafe or Alaves getting fourth will financially hurt them. The money either has spent this season, either being Sevilla or Valencia. Getafe or Alaves will be essentially punching above their financial weight if they get fourth spot, either one of them. Valencia or Sevilla will have a rough summer if either don't get into the UEFA Champions League. In the EPL, Arsenal continue to drop points away from home, but they still have the advantage over Manchester United, and battling in the UEFA Champions League may wear out O's team even more. That's why they're dropping points. 39th minute and 57 second. La Liga relegation segment. Cazorla at Villarreal has matches to stay alive. It is not over. I comprehend his tears, but I think he's, in all earnest, being unfair to himself. The race is still on. Girona, Levante, Celta, Valladolid, Villarreal, Rayo are each trying to escape the 18th or 19th spot in La Liga. Any one of those teams lose two games and the others win two, and those two that lose are in the bottom. So it's a flat out battle. I agree to K that La Liga's relegation battles is underrated to the quality in the league from the so-called top five UEFA leagues, those being Spain, Italy, France, Germany, England, which is more financial than necessarily quality, but I'll leave it alone. 43rd minute and 12 seconds. Sports Burst segment. I do enjoy Sports Burst, excuse me, on Facebook, but they are also on being afterwards. The episodes. So I have the link for the being Sports page where it shows the Sports Burst episodes in the transcript. 43rd minute 36 seconds. MLS segment. New York Red Bulls, Portland Timbers, and Atlanta United. A very poor early season in 2019 do not reflect parity like Kev Egan suggested in Major League Soccer, but poverty in quality. When a physical enterprise, a business, a firm, makes a huge reversal in wins or quality from one season to the next, that is bad management, not parity. You're managed poor. 46 minute and 39 second power ranking segment. They named 10 is Cazorla at Villarreal. The stress is getting to him. I agree. I hope he can survive this. 9 was Mbai Dieng at Galata Palace, more commonly called Galatasaray. 24 games, 23 starts, 29 goals, 3 assists. You know, it's funny. Mbai Dieng, if he was played for a top European side, flag side, he'd have money thrown at him already. The weird thing is, I wonder where he will go. He should choose China if I was him, but that's my thing. 8, Mbappe's face when Chupo Moting made the save of the year. Forgive me, Chupo Moting. 7, De La Feo in Watford, bracing to defeat Wolverhampton. Old De La Feo, wow. Not old, he's actually young, he's in his 20s, but he's one of those players that I feel sorry for because you see he's being thrown around everywhere. And no team really wants to buy him who gets him, but but he always gives quality. It's kind of a shame. 6 is Strasbourg coach Thierry Lauré, leading Strasbourg to Coupe de la Ligue trophy lifts and pausing PSG celebrations. To me, the Coupe de la Ligue trophy lift is better. Little teams like Strasbourg in France, or in relative like in Germany, in Italy. Those little teams in those three particular leagues, Spain too, but when they win that side coupe in France, that is huge. I think people underrate when you're a fan to a small club, the power a little cup win like that can have on just the energy of the club. He's a legend. That's maybe underrated. Anyway, 5 is Joaquin Caparros. I didn't spell it right in the transcript. Help me, someone. He's diagnosed with cancer. He vows to continue coaching. Strong guy. I hope to his health. 4 was FC Barcelona, the Messi side Suarez couplet. Even though I will say again that I think, like many big teams, and they've had their legendary stars, Santos with Pelé, Garrincha with Botafogo, um, Eusebio, in not Porto. No, not Sporting Lisbon. I forget. Eusebio for the club he played in Portugal. It wasn't Sporting Lisbon. It was the other one. Um, Cruyff with Ajax, etc., etc. Best with Manchester United. When these players leave, they're unreplaceable. They're never gonna find another one in the next 20, 30 years. So Barcelona, it's weird. It's happy, but I'm also have to admit there's a little bit of sadness because I can tell that Barcelona may not really be prepared for Messi's leaving. I don't think they really are. But not to say they can be, but I don't even think they're really prepared because I look at the without Messi and Suarez, I sense a huge danger with Barcelona because they have a whole age group that's about to retire on them, and they don't really have replacements of quality, even with money. Three, UEFA Champions League side, Europa League are back. Two is Iago Aspas, the heart of Celta Vigo. Last of my replies to Football Crazy, he was on the cover. I like Iago Aspas. I say again, Liverpool ruined what could have happened between him and Balotelli. Had nothing to do with him and Balotelli. I think both their careers, Balotelli's in France in the Riviera, Aspas and Celta proved that it wasn't them. It was Rodgers or just a Liverpool England thing that hurt them. One is Moise Kean, the young starlet in Juventus. Black brother. He he's Italian. He's gonna vie for the Italian flag. I wish him all the best. But I do think he must be wise in the decision. I would even say for him to make a move to Turkey or China, then come to the UEFA big clubs, because I don't think it'd be wise for him to leave Juventus to a lesser club in UEFA. Rather a big club in Turkey or in somewhere in AFC, and then get into a big club in UEFA. Well, thank you for your time. Be safe.